Greetings and welcome there, fellow travelers. It's me, Dashboard Devil, and I might be able to, at some point, press the right buttons. That's just not happening right now. My brain is just not cooperating. How about you guys? How's everything going with you? Welcome in, John Dreyfus. How you doing? Thanks for dropping that like button right off the bat. I appreciate you dropping that comment. And hey, we're here at the Reliquary Citadel on this lush, hazy planet. And I've been wanting to finish this up for a long time. And so I just want to finish it up. I want to finish it up, do a video, and then move on and finish up like half a dozen other bases that are almost done. But I figured we would swing by and start off with a tour. And so I'll kick that off by starting off with the pier that I built in this little lake. It's a small lake. I'd wanted to find something that opened up into a much larger body of water, but then I ran across this nice flat half circle and decided this is what I needed. This is where I needed to build. It would have been kind of hilarious to build a giant pirate ship out here too, but I knew I was going to take up way too many parts doing this build right here. So I decided against that, even though for the comedy of it being a big pirate ship in a complete landlocked tiny lake would have been hilarious. But anyway, I digress. But here we are. Bases are never done. Oh man, always find something to add eventually. Oh, for sure. Yeah, like I go through older bases and I'm like, I don't totally like that wall or that decoration anymore. I need to go back through and redo that, and or just scrap it all together, or better yet, I've got this great idea for a whole new wing on this base, and I'm just gonna go crazy with it. But hey, so we'll just take a look around. I did so this is sort of a whole lot of free placement. Like like all this was all free placement. But there's also all that was free placement. Except for the like the main statue part, that was a glitch drop into those locations in a perfect semicircle. And all of this is glitch built except for the compound bulbs. Those were all hand placed. And then the walls of these were all hand placed. Glitch into place. And then just more of that as it went along. Why did I put that up there? I don't. There's there's always something that you're like, why is that even there? I don't remember doing that. I don't know why I would do that. So I don't know. We might get rid of that? I mean, it looks like a. I mean, it's making this face look like. I mean, there's two eyes, and then the terminus looks like a mouth, and then that looks like a weird little mustache, maybe. I don't know, but I don't. That's bugging me. I don't. Maybe I just wanted something in that spot, but it just doesn't look right. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go on over to here. This area is fairly new. All of these little uh, vines and roots and little tree stumps and whatnot. A lot of that's fairly new. Don't like that cave creeper right there. It seemed like too big of a thing to be hanging off of that tiny little part right there. And yeah, so like all of this stuff is fairly new. Just winding that stuff around. And then all of that. I don't think I like that statue there, so I'm probably going to take that out and put something else in its spot. It just doesn't look. It's got that big overhang, and it just looks out of place. This one still looks a little out of place, but it looks better than the other one. I might switch it to one of the other ones that has a smaller pedestal. And then a lot of this is new. The cave creeper and this, what the hell is that tree? Twisted jungle tree. And the rubber plant rock. Those were kind of fun to add to make it look like it was, sort of overgrown. Most of the rest of the facade I like. I like how it turned out. And then burying that light right there, the post that goes all the way down to the base. And then again with the rubber plant rock and twisted jungle tree, just like different proportions and positions than the other side. So it doesn't, try to make it look different than before, which calls back to this. And I might rework this a little bit because it's literally that same piece 3 times. And while it does kind of fit the flow of how I wanted it to look, just that same exact thing repeating just all the way around. I don't think I like it. So I might mess with that a little bit. Still love the base terminus right there in the center. And then we'll go back in here. Got this other fireplace. Oh yeah, I want to look back here at the. Yeah, that one's. I like that. It's pretty cool. I think I might change that color though if I can reach it. No, I can't reach it through this. All right, I might have to. Oh, I don't know if I want to pull that apart, but I might need to. And then we have this big wall of a fireplace. I like making this relic piece right here sort of the focal point for that fire. And then there's also an arch in there. Gives a lot of three-dimensional vibe to it. Yeah, so um, and then we've got the throne itself. This is super easy. I've explained how to do this a whole bunch of times. Um, but if you need to know, I will point that out. Here's two other versions of it right there, and then over there. And we got these little lit up pots with the flat floating lilies over the top. And then oh yeah, well we'll go over there later. Let's go upstairs first. Um, we've got this little walkway up here, and this is the top. This is the rooftop over the kitchen. Very, very much detailed. We'll look at that in just a little bit. And then there's a lookout platform where you can take a look and see, just check out the back. Got the sort of like mandala. It's not like a kaleidoscope because there's not really any motion to it. So it's more like a mandala. It's kind of a circular pattern. There's the back of the kitchen, and then the back of that wing over there. Now we've got the eyeball going, and then the doorway into the kitchen through the back. There's three ways into the kitchen. Okay. Oh, hey, Andre, welcome in. How's it going? All the people that just entered in, we are at the Reliquary Citadel, and I'm hoping to finish this so I can make a video for it already, and then move on to the other unfinished or half-finished bases. So hopefully we can finish this one today. But first, we're going to continue on with the tour. And so we're on the second level above the throne room. And this is what we'll be working on today. I pretty much finished out these two rooms. I got two more rooms over there. And then do some more work upstairs. And then just up at the very rooftop too needs some work. And yeah, so here's this first room. Was out vacationing around town, but the heat wave is starting. So here we are now. Home we are now. Right on. Yeah, yeah. It's really hot in a lot of places right now. All right, so we've got lots of open window space on this room. One of the things I did was made a poster covering that window so you can see out, but you can't see in. I wanted to create that sort of separation. And then right here, I just put that shrunken down piece of coral right there on the wall. We've got our little seating area with a table and some star maps. And then the fancy bed and even fancier bedside tables. Those are kind of fun to put together and pretty easy too. Like, so this is the saucer fungus, and then we've got the reinforced capsule and also an upside down um, lantern, like the little, what used to be called the sodium lantern. Um, yeah, and it's just upside down. This is all hand placed together. And it's I like how it turned out. Like these are some of my favorite bedside tables that I've done. Oh, no, I already got one of those over there. Okay. And then this wall piece right here, I made this last night, and it's just the neutronic boulder, and then a couple of spinal columns, and then bio lanterns, and you can see the glow. That's sort of just random glowing from the bio lanterns as just like a fun, interesting art piece that doesn't really follow normal rules of, you know, art stuff. And then this is just a poster, just with skulls. And we've got a shrunken down rooftop, uh, glitch color, and then a little nip nip pipe, some goblets, and then tea. Some little storage by the window. So that was the first one I did. That one's been mostly completed for a while. I just did that art piece and then just that little piece of coral there uh, last night. And so we're going to move on to this room. This one is way different. And I'm trying to make them decidedly all different, as different as possible. We've got the sconce with that great glow up above. And that's one of the cool things. I forgot to mention that in the other bedroom is the excuse me, the saucer fungus is really great about glowing to whatever light source is behind it. And what is here is the lamp post. And that one is right here, this lamp post. And then basically what I did, rotated around, and then rotate the axis. You can do it without using this resizing mod that I've got. Um, so then you just put it upside down, and you'll want to shrink it down quite a bit. Um, and you want to hide the feet and the post in the wall. And then you drop that there. Then you copy this, and you just put it right over the top. It just wraps around it so easily. And then this is an upside down vintage teapot. It's just that easy to do. And you can put an entire row of sconces. Now it's going to work better on thicker walls, like the stone, like the alloy. Not so much on the timber because it doesn't have enough depth to hide the lamppost or the vintage teapot. But it's super simple, and you can even do it without the teapot and just have the saucer fungus, and just have like you can do a whole row of those down a hallway or something like that, and it looks cool. uh, and I there was another version of this that I can't remember what base it was on. I had a different kind of base underneath it, but I can't think of what it was right now. And we've got, just like before, a little seating area with a rooftop shrunken down, but then this time it's flipped upside down and has the little stool for legs on the table. And then we've got the little wine bottle with two different decals, like One on the back, one on the front. And then this right here is the trough. It's the, was it stone trough is what it's called, I think. Or concrete trough. Stone trough, yeah. And that's just what the bottom just looks like naturally. And then we've got one of these, the holographic Corvettes display flipped around. So it gets rid of the faction logo, and then I just replaced it with this poster. It gives it an interesting and different kind of look. And then we made a fancy bed. This one's extra long fancy bed. And we've got oh, I should have put like extra. Let's see. Some like blankets in the corner. Change a different color. Let's do some green blankets, since green is an accent color. Yeah, I think, let me move that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's better. And I just shrunk down these, the small steps, and you can just walk right up it. Super easy. And then sunk in the cabinets inside the walls. And basically, it just remove the wall, set the cabinet in there, and then put the wall back. And you just keep doing that until you get it right. It took me a bunch of tries to get it just right, but I like how it turned out. It's efficient storage. And then on this wall, we've got the dragon skull with the spine, with the tails, um, the bone tails, and it creates this fun little sculpture with that strip that's on that stone wall. And then again, I did like over here, but left it in this sort of diamond shape pattern, and just put posters in there at the offset angle. One poster over the fireplace, and then one poster on this little entry wall. And the reason that that's sitting at an angle like that is because of this structure up here. It's a feature of the deck above, and it was kind of a thing that happened as an afterthought, so I didn't want to remove an entire floor and raise everything up. So I just did this. And so part of it comes through this bedroom and one of the other ones on the other side. So yeah, very different lighting, very different art. And so we'll go here. And so I just started this one late last night, making this one a much larger, like a king size bed. I don't quite like the floor mat there. I thought it was going to be interesting, but it's too flat and weird looking. So we'll be removing that and putting something else up for some kind of headboard looking object. Clean slate. Figures out something to do. A little seating area. And a little table and chair area, just like in the other rooms. And then just nothing here yet. So that's that level. And there's a trick to getting up to the up to the next level. So we go up here, and there's no entrance through this wall. So you have to go around this pillar and then come around, and then you're there. Got the wall of decals. Believe that's all up to date. Yep. Oh, except for the latest one. The latest one will go right there. And we've got this sculpture. This is what I was talking about before with the feature. It's missing, like you can see right here, the prompt for setting a wonder on your wonder projector is sitting right there, but you can't see the wonders that I have programmed in there. Every once in a while they show up, and I have no idea why those do not show up, but that green one right there does. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's got to be something. I just don't know. All right, so then we've got, this is another area we need to finish out. This is the bathroom area. Nothing in it so far. We've got the big ass bed, big ass king bed with a stone frame all the way around it, or part of the way around it. So there's one of those little I don't even know what I would call that little sort of spinny art piece. Supper time later on. All right, Andre, have a good one. Enjoy your dinner. Hey, Sinister, welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. Just giving a tour of the Citadel before we start building. So yeah, nice giant bed there. And then this is basically the same. I need to convert these to the 10th anniversary logo. I'll do that in a bit. That'll be great. That will be great. I can even put a 10 right in the middle of that decal. I think that would be fun. All right, and now we've got this little seating area off to the side. I've got this couch you can actually sit on. It's got to be the most uncomfortable couch in No Man's Sky. Oh, dang it, sorry. Sorry for the screen jitters. They still have not fixed that. That is so annoying. All right, and then we've got this, I forget what that is. It's one of the servers or something. It's like the power transformer. I think that's what it is. Power transformer right there in the center of that um, relic part. And this is the same relic part, just smaller versions of it as sort of end caps that kind of overlap. Yo, Krusty, welcome in. So good to see you. And then we've got, posters. I tried to make. Why is that poster up there? I thought that should be a different poster. Remembrance poster. It's supposed to be the one that goes with the other two. This one. Whoa, what? So this is the remembrance poster. The poster is wrong. That's the meditation poster. See? That's the meditation poster. The remembrance poster changed. What the hell? I was wondering why that was wrong, and it's just that it changed. I guess that's a Zen desk that I need to make. So copy that. Oh, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a little clip in the middle of this. Click this meditation poster. All right. Saved that clip. That's going to be my Zen desk. I'll just leave that one here for now. Looking forward to the Citadel finish up. Thank you, Sinister. It's coming along. It's coming along. Uh, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I keep looking around and going, oh, I forgot I need to finish that part. Oh, I forgot I need to finish that part. Damn it. Thank you, you two. Broke ass game. Little bit, little bit. Got some reading material. We'll see other smaller seating area. And then, yeah, so there's another example of using the saucer fungus with the lamppost, and that's just covering it outright. It does have that super bright spot on there, but overall, like, it's better than, see if I can isolate that. It's kind of nicer than to just have that plain. I like the look of it a little bit better. And then we've got the sconces, just like I showed a minute ago, downstairs at the lower level. But these are without the teapot underneath them. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll go upstairs to check out the rooftop. This is another wonder projector that should be up there, but isn't. And I don't know why. And now I can't even reach it. I wonder if I can up here. That one, I wonder if that one got deleted because it should be showing me the prompt to change it. And so we've also got this sculpture up here that I was trying to do, but I can't finish it because we can only do left wings. There's no way to do a right leg or a right wing or a right fin or anything. Like, you can only do left ones. And I don't understand why we can't put both of them down. So I'm actually going to delete this, and I've got another idea to make that a reality. One thing I'm going to do real quick, copy that, put it over here. And this floor tile is upside down. And so that's allowing us to put in things that are pointing down into here, which is how we got the pine cone and the light fissure and what should have been the wonder projector, and was the wonder projector for a while, but it's not showing up for some reason. So I might slap another one in there. It's just one extra part in case it... Oh wait, there it is right there. Do I even have that same wonder anymore? Let me see. Go over to wonders, go over to personal records, and that's where that sits. And no, I don't have that one anymore. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna need to remember where I got that one. Maybe we'll do that later. I don't know. So, don't need this. But what I do need in order to remedy that... that is crazy. Why not add those? Why not add what? Why not add what? Oh, are you talking about the left or the right wings and legs and fins and stuff? And if that's the case, I wish I knew. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's Sinister. Hi, Sinister. Uh, yeah, but like, you can go over here. If I go over to the correct, is this where they're at? No, this is where they're at. There we go. So, stalking leg bones. You can do one. There's no option to do the other side that I have seen anywhere. And like you can't flip it like you can a Corvette part. You can rotate it. And I've looked up at the top to the little menu right here at the top of the screen. And you can cycle part, but that just brings you to the next. Oh, it's not even doing it. New part placed fossil. See, and it doesn't rotate it. It doesn't change it. And you have to pick it up again. That should cycle to the next part, and it's not doing it. I can do rotate just fine. Cycle axis. Oh, R3. Rotation axis changed. I can flip it around and make it rotate, but it doesn't mirror. I can scale it up, scale it down. Nothing. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Hey, Zona Meander. Welcome in. Gotta employ some Disney Parks level of forced perspective and make the viewer only see the left side at all times. Oh my God. Wait. No, see, yeah, I forgot to mention. You can this says other variations, but the other variations are mounting the skull. You can put the leg bones on a display case, or you can put them on this taller display pedestal, but you cannot have the other side. Yeah, I'd hope that they were there too, but it just is not the case. And hey, welcome in, Scott Rinse Repeat. How you doing today? I hope you're good. Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense. Like and there's no further way to like there's no other selections. It's just weird. I I don't I don't get it. And I think I already did a Zendesk on it, but I might just do that again because what the hell, Sean? So yeah, so I came up with a solution literally right before I started the stream, and that is to and I don't know if it's gonna work for sure, but I'm certainly gonna try it. Um, and that is get one of these avian fossil displays. Let me first, I'm going to need to pull this out, I think. And you can see all the stuff I have in there. Oh yeah, I do have a skull in there. I forgot I had the skull in there. And let's move this. Oh, I got two skulls in there. Shrink them down and get them out of the way so they still have their glow, but they're smaller. And that little sodium light can just stay in there. Okay, where are we? Yeah, avian fossil display. Um, okay, yeah. I just need to make sure that I get it twisted the correct way. I'll make this one purple to match the inside of this. And I'm hoping this will work, but there's a good chance that it might not. I might need to pull out that, might need to pull out the light fissure so that gets tucked up in there a little bit better. Gonna line this up a little bit more. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try that. And my hopes is that I can build, here we go, avian fossil. Oh, it is too thick. All right, so I am going to need to remove the light fissure. Oh, thanks, Scott. Yo, double tap, welcome in. Sean is left-sided. Maybe. Maybe Sean is left-sided, and he's got something against all the right-sided parts, or some of the right-sided parts, anyway. All right, so let's remove that light fissure. Looks like it's raining in that one tiny little spot. All right, and oh, we've got another Titanic trophy in there. Had 3 Titanic trophies in there. Okay, that's probably going to get in our way, so I'm just going to delete that one. If I need to put more blue light in there later, I can do that. No big deal. The other ones aren't in the way because they're tiny and all out of the way. We've got that one sodium lamp up there. I think I'll go ahead and remove that out. Oh, actually, that might actually help, honestly. Let me move it over. Okay. And now we'll try that. Again. Oh wait, did I put it down here? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Make sure I've got it pointing the right way again. Right. Okay. Pop up here. That might actually work. Symbol avian fossil. I wanted to make it with this skull. Wings. Definitely want some wings. I think we should use, let's see, either the flippers. Not the fins. Yeah, I think the flippers. Maybe not. That might work. I was kind of hoping for do I not have I thought I had some different flippers that were larger. Alright, well, for now we'll use the fossilized fins. And we'll do a torso. Spiky back. Lower limbs. Hunters, forearms. Grasping forearms. Let's do the hunters. And then we'll do the tail. Yeah, this will work. Like I really wanted everything to be much larger. I wanted it to be a menacing giant dragon looking thing. And that's not really very menacing. It's kind of small. What about if I change the torso? Oh, nope, not you. To a long neck. It'll give it at least a little bit more interesting look to it, I think. Now it looks, at least it looks a little larger, but I really wanted this to be just freaking huge. Oh, is Streamlabs doing that thing again? I am so sorry, y'all. What the hell? View message. What? Why is it? Why is it only going after you, Double Tap? I have no idea. Those weren't links. I'm so sorry, Double Tap. I don't know what was going on there. Just like Streamlabs just has an aneurysm every now and then. Hopefully they're not running it through AI because that would be obnoxious. I mean, to be fair, you are a bit of trouble. Double tap. All right, I'll go ahead and package this exhibit. Troublemaker. All right. Oh, that's right. It saves it for later, and oh, now I gotta build it again. Goober. That's all right. Torso, long ass torso with the spikes on it. Go through real quick. Flippers, I guess that's what I settled on. I can't remember. No, no, I wanted the larger ones. Yeah, those are a little bit better. That's closer to what I'm looking for. And those. And then the long, skinny tail. Yeah, again, I wanted this to be just freaking massive on the top there, but, you know, can't win them all, I guess. It'll do for now. And now we're going to do a little glitch. We're going to grab that, put it there, and we're going to copy that, put it in our cache, triangle and square for the PlayStation. We're going to copy that, and then do a little switcheroo if it'll cooperate. And it's not going to cooperate. Oh no, don't you be doing this to me. Oh no. So there's been some problems with the UAG lately, and I was hoping that this would be fine because it usually doesn't have any issues if the objects are flat. But while this is flat, it is also upside down. and I think it doesn't like being held upside down and told what to do. So I'm going to try it like this though. And let's see if I can get it to go this way. So it's locked into the right place. Damn. APG's also been having problems with it. And thought it was just had to do with everything being in a tight circle, because it was having a lot of problems with the circle. I thought we had ruled out that it was because of like any angles that you were trying to do it at, but it does not like being upside down. Can you scale glitch a file? Oh, you know, I might be able to do that now that you mention it. Let's just delete that. And since I have this pre-packaged version of that same one, I'm going to try that. Where is my pre-packaged? Oh, where is it? It should be showing up. Ah, no. You kidding me? Did I delete that for no reason? So I can scale it up, but I think, now that I think about it again, I think scaling it up, it didn't actually work. Skull. Torso. Oh, it didn't used to do that before, but it looks like it's working. Okay. Is it actually working? Yeah, it's actually working. Okay. It used to not work. All right. Okay, so let's try this. I'm making sure that it does not recess all the way up there. Okay, so the whole display is right there, not too bad. Let's shift the color at least to make it closer to that color, so it's not as apparent. Okay, that's better. That's definitely better. Not 100%, but for sure better. Those legs are super tiny. Let me see if I can get a better set of legs on that. Because that looks super weird. Lower limbs. Okay. Grasping forearms. Swift leg bones. Yeah, I feel like there should be other ones that I'm missing. I might not have all the appropriate parts. See what the hunters. Okay, that's what I had on there. Grasping forearms. Oh, that's better. That's better. All right. I think that's doable. At least for now. Had to take all this stuff out, unfortunately, and it's not going back in. So that might have put a damper on our parade today. Sometimes changing the angle would work. I just dropped a wire. Dude, this is so not cool. That's going to make trying to finish this a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. But we're still going to give it our all and see what we can come up with. Going to do this a few times. I apologize in advance for the monotony of this motion, but I'm going to try it a few times just to see if I can get it to work. God, it just does not want to work with this upside down tile. Oh, one thing I can try is doing this from not in the build camera. Thought maybe that was gonna do it, but I don't think so. I had hopes. I had dreams. But Sean is taking them away. Ah, come on. Ah, you know what? Okay. I'm going to do this. I've got an angle. Right. Earlier I was able to do this, and now it's taking that away now. Trying to create a snap point. It did it earlier. The hell? See, I was up above it. Like sometimes it just feels like Sean is over my shoulder watching me do this. It's like, oh, we're gonna let it happen this time, but then we're gonna take it away. How did it work? There we go. Okay, now going to drop this as centered as possible. It's kind of hard to tell. See that? It's rotating it. That's all right. I'll just do that. See? It's like he's watching me. You ever get the feeling that someone's fucking with you? Yeah, different angles worked before in a limited sense. Like there was no real like it was so exacting and subtle of a change that it was extremely difficult to pin down what it was that was causing it to happen or not happen in any given situation. There we go. Come back, we can delete this one. Now we've got this wire. And now it's buried in the hitbox of the freaking fossil stand. Alright, that's okay. Oh, but the lightning bolt should be upside down. Why is it not upside down? Shit. Okay. Let me just test glitch something. Yeah, it's going up. Okay, it flipped. I understand what happened there. No, how dare you? Now the pine cone is stuck inside the fossil. Okay. It's a comedy of errors, folks. Welcome to the show. Definitely has to do with the distance of the camera. Yeah, I think that is one element of it, but I don't think. There we go. I have to get inside the hitbox. All right, now got to do that again to get that wire out of there. I need to delete that wire. It takes a steady hand and timing, lots of timing. There we go. Got the electrical wiring. There. Now we're outside of the bubble again. All part of the process. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can duplicate it quickly by coming up here, because this is where it seemed to happen. Okay, that was faster. Definitely looking like it. So here we've got our wire, and we really do want it to flip upside down. So it's just a matter of rotating this around. I think that is correct. There we go. And that should, yep, okay, it's upside down just like it should be. All right, both ends are upside down. Perfect. Okay, and same as last time. Nope, put the wire in the wrong place. Okay. Okay, it's gone back to not working. Nope. Put it on top of the head. Great. Come on, man. Finally. All right, upside down. That's where we need it. Got that. This. Perfect. Okay, like once the point is there, it's super easy to take care of it. It's just, it's gotten so difficult to put that point where you need it sometimes. Okay. And so another thing we're going to do is we're going to grab us a short timber wall. Put that right there. And then we're going to take that piece. Okay, not there we go. We're going to bury it inside so it's not visible anymore. But it's still there in case we need to rebuild on it. And then we've got this little console, unfortunately. But that really is sort of the best version that we've come across. So we'll leave it. Maybe I'll cover it up with something else later. We'll have to see. Especially if the placing techniques aren't consistent. Yeah, they are so inconsistent right now. Hold on just a second. I gotta get a beverage. Okay, that's better. All right, so we got that. We've got that stuff back. It doesn't look exactly how I wanted it to right there. But our fossil is in place, and that's a big, that was kind of important to me. So I'm gonna also leave that wire there because, you know, why the hell not for now. Almost look like the pine cone upside down right there almost looks like it was building a nest. I could probably make that even more so looking like that. But first, I'm going to add something else to the underside. Something to cover up that platform up in the ceiling. That covers it up a little bit, but not quite enough. Let's see. There's got to be something that I can stick up there. Will better cover up that platform. Maybe if I dropped a ceiling below. What have we got here? That would definitely cover it up. But it also covers up the pine cone. That might be something I might need to sacrifice. Color it something different. That looks better than that platform. I think we'll stick with that for now, unless I come up with something. You can still see part of it right there, but it's not terrible, I guess. I think we'll leave that there for now, and then come back to that later. Just sit with it at that level for a minute. I do need to light up the inside a little bit better. So for that, I'm going to come over here and we'll do the lanterns. Do some tiny lanterns. And then hide it inside this little band right there. So we get that nice glow, but you can't see. There's some places where you can see, but I didn't really have much of a choice. But I do like to hide it whenever I can. And this is so easy to do. All right, so we got them all the way around now. It's like it won't sink into this part. Only up there. Oh, here we go. There's always one that doesn't want to cooperate. What the hell? That's just rude. Let's see if I can. There we go. It's probably as close as I can get that one. Every other one of them is fine. Broke ass game. There we go. Now we've got a lot more dramatic lighting. Okay, so I can delete this other pine cone. And here's the rooftop fire pit. Oh, and there's Mr. Sinister up there. Just stacked up items together, all hand placed. Tiny calcishroom inside the recessed area of that relic part, which is also pressed into another part. I like the flow of the color, the purples and the blues, and then the orange-red glow with the yellow. Okay. That's pretty cool. I think we're going to leave that for now while we cogitate a moment. Okay. Okay, let's go down because I didn't actually ever finish the tour. And let's go over here to the bone room. We've got all kinds of fossilized displays. skulls along this wall. And these are the pedestal things that you can find in the right here. And you just hit so for PlayStation it's the triangle button. It's just the right button pad, the top button. And it opens up whether you want it to mount on the wall or mount on a pedestal. Either way, we got all of these. There's another bird. And then those guys. All right, so that's it for the bone room. Now we're going to the mead hall. Very cozy indeed. We've got a feast happening in the mead hall. Was noticing earlier that the fire has become more like realistic. Like that's better than fire has looked in the game. And it also is more susceptible to wind and carries more smoke than previously. Like this looks to me like the game really does know which direction the wind is blowing, and it's been told what direction the wind is blowing, and it's given that effect of the trailing off flames and smoke. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Sinuses were driving me crazy. Had to do something about that. It was making it difficult to breathe. Making me sleepy. Okay, so we've got giant souffle. Various dishes that I dreamed up. Including giant bug heads on a platter. There's a stew, a tabletop stew. It's it was really supposed to just have a very, very light fire with more smoke, like a heat coming off of it, steam. But I might need to rethink that and take that fire barrel out of there because it looks weirdly on fire. That should not be on fire in that manner. All the flavors of the universe. That's right. And we got our pie. And then more of the what is that called again? Detoxified slime. I used that in several different dishes and then just added different objects to it, like this sprig bush. And then this one has, what is that one called? The spore hip tree. And then one more over here has the globe tree upside down. You can see the outline of it inside the table. Makes for some creepy looking food. And then this is another dish with like a big hot pot, but this one's got a jelly in it. Another pie, and then we've got a mushroom crab wonder projector object. So this little mushroom, this giant mushroom, is bobbing up and down inside the pot of soup and gourds, little pumpkins. It's a feast. Our frog-like Mesoamerican looking fire pit over here. This one is just like the one on the other side in the bone room. And then we've got that going on right there. It's a little sculpture. I was just trying to do something with the wall there to make it interesting. Might take that down because it's kind of obtrusive. It kind of pushes its way into the walkway a bit much. So I might rethink that one. And now there's the kitchen. This is like my favorite part. It's the kitchen. So we've got a giant still up here. We got fire underneath it. And then it just fills up the jugs, and then the jugs go to the big mead hall table. Got rolled up silverware, and we got another pie, because pie and souffle. Hey, Matt, how's it going?
How's it going?
We
I
are
was like, what's he talking about?
we are live
Rolled
on
up
YouTube.
silverware.
Just so you know, we're live on YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
Yeah, so I use the little rolled up mats to look like silverware bundles. And oh, you can't see my stream right now unless you're
Yeah,
watching on
that's it.
YouTube.
I'm coming in live in person. I don't need the stream. Coming at you like a
Cool, cool,
ray.
cool, cool, cool. So we got a
Wait, that's
giant.
Mr. Sinister. That's not you.
Oh yeah, well, we're at the same spot. So
Okay, so we ain't showing.
so we got the giant soup pot going over the fire. And here's our wall. We got plants and various vegetables for the table. Giant walks with grasses in them. Canisters up against the wall with that have labels all over them. Cups, goblets up top. More canisters. A laser knife that's cutting up some veggies over here. Stack of plates. Lots of storage. Tons of storage in this kitchen. I need a kitchen with this much storage.
This is giving. I'm making a home in an abandoned Aztec temple.
That's kind of the lore that I've got going on. It's like there was this old relic building that, many eons later was rediscovered and turned into this old house kind of kind of thing. So there's much more modern stuff like the tables put together and making use of the ovens and grill. I did a whole grill set right there.
Well, that's awesome.
Two grills and then an oven
Cooking bug heads.
and bug heads because
Cooking them bug heads. It's a delicacy,
it is a delicacy. And so yeah, so this is the kitchen. Oh, and then there's like this other door out here, and on the back side of the door we've got the little geck and the OK symbol hand thing on the back of the door. And then this the bench is shrunken down and create like a little door handle. And then this just means we cook bugs here. All right. So this of all the things I've done in this whole kitchen, one of my favorite things is this door. It seems kind of silly, but I took an archway and just inset this piece right there into the wall to give it this sort of illusion of doors that can be opened and closed. And again, I used the bench as door handles. Oh, a little rolly ball went through running through here. So yeah, so that is this base. Chef Kiss describes that kitchen very well. Those rugs really tie the room together, dude. Man, they do. They really do.
Nice marmot, man.
Marmot?
Yeah, it's the line from the Big Lebowski.
Oh, right, right. I was like, wait a minute.
I don't remember what they say it is. It's definitely neither of the things that they say. It's a ferret, but they're like, nice marmot, man, and they're like, that's not the marmot, it's a whatever, and he's like, okay, and it's not that either. Like it's neither of the names of animals that they discuss. It's like a totally different animal.
Nice. I forgot that line in the
Oh
show.
yeah,
Okay, so we're gonna go back into this room and finish it out. That's what we're doing now. So, like I said earlier, I didn't really care for this floor mat. It just doesn't fit the regular vibe of the whole room. It's not something that's going to get to tie the room together. Okay, but I could do um, something that I can add several things to. Oh, I could do something like this. See if we can get that to work. Nope, don't like that. Might need to pull the whole bed out away from the wall. Put a headboard in, and then got this kind of idea in my head, but it's hard to know what parts are going to be good for that. Just keep digging around. The over the bed mural is an idea. That's a possibility. In which case I would just do something like this. That's kind of taking up too much room. That's too thick. Um, let me see. Yeah, Matt, feel free to like drop a base computer here if you want to build or come back here at
yeah.
all.
I need to give us the ability to lock items together so that they can be not bound by their position in the base, but bound by their position in relative to each other,
Yes.
and create more complex items and then move the whole thing around.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. I see why it shouldn't be possible. Just ask Grok to do it or something. Come on, guys. So easy. Ask Chat GPT.
Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. Now that's a little bit better. It's unusual, but it does kind of tie the whole bed together.
If you used, let me think, like the shrunk down versions of the stone post with the blue glowing orb in the top,
Yeah,
you could create like a four poster setup, which would obscure those outer roughs, which might make it look more normal,
it
just not to have
could do that.
the ones that stick outward. Or something similarly tall and pointy. It doesn't have to be that large.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, let's
It's only if you're a four poster person.
let's see here. Oh yeah, I was gonna put the yeah. Let me try that first. I want to see what that looks like because now it kind of lit up my brain a little bit.
You know the one I'm talking about, tall, skinny.
Yep. Let's see what it looks like starting down here. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, night lights built in. Mhm.
That's true. Okay. Not too shabby. Make the ones down here a little shorter. Okay, that one's not looking right. Yeah, actually, yeah. Okay.
I would love to have glowing spheres in the corners of my bed. I would stub my toes a lot less.
Right. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that thoroughly. I stubbed my toes so many times.
That was good, actually.
I, I full on broke my toe stubbing it up against one of the.
Oh yeah, dude. If you haven't, like, you're really living.
Are you even living if you haven't broken your
You're
toe on
doing
your
it
own
proper.
furniture?
If you haven't totally wham jammed your toe hard enough that the toenail comes off on the corner of a IKEA bed frame, it's not, you know.
Yeah, this was an ottoman in the living room. Okay. Yeah, that's actually cool. I like that. Thank you.
And I just need, you got the corner here, perfect place for a cuck chair.
There'll be two chairs, thank you.
Then two cuck chairs and a popcorn machine. Bring a friend.
Oh, you're killing me. That's fucking hilarious. All right, let's see. That is next, actually, a little table and chairs. Because I don't
Oh,
know
I
if you
know.
saw the other two rooms over there, but
Am
there's
I? Are these floor panels just not generating for me, or do they not exist yet?
so down here they're not here. Right
Okay,
here is the pathway that should be generated for you.
hold on. I gotta figure out where the hell you are. Keep coming.
There you are.
I'm kind of close by, but not.
Yeah, you just go up this. Yeah, there you go.
So
So,
this is it's funny. Right here is definitely no floor for me.
okay, but yeah, this right here. Oh, yeah, there you go, right up through it. So yeah, it's probably going to take a little bit before it finishes loading in for you. Okay, so back here, back to this room. We're going to figure out what kind of table we're going to use. I've used a couple of roof pieces so far. I think I want to try something a little different. Oh, you know what might be interesting? I need the stone gable. Okay, that's a little too large. What about this one? Okay, I don't know if that's not what I had in mind. This is a little bit better. Nope. Nope. I don't like I don't like that. Not one bit. Not right for this shape of the room. What about a wooden table? Oh yeah, flat timber roof. What color are we using over here? Oh yeah, that color palette. So flat timber roof. Use this color palette. Right. I'll grab an ornate stool and figure out about what height we want that table. Have you been working on any new builds there, Matt?
No, I have sadly been too much in the real world, making the real thing.
Ah, yes.
Yes, no time for the fun digital version. Only the one that hurts my feet and hands.
Ah, yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay.
Now we're just hitting a break now. We got about 2 weeks with no shows, so it's going to be a little quieter.
Ah.
We don't do patriotism. Godless communists. I'm going to get you demonetized so hard.
I'm not monetized, so.
Thank God. Jesus, that'd be bad.
All right. Yeah, I kind of like that. Just like a pedestal table instead of the other, the four corner. It's three less base parts. Oh, now I need to drop some chairs off. I think I need to drop the height of that table a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that needs to drop down. And if anyone watching wants to know like some of the techniques that I've used, uh, any tips or tricks you want to know, let me know. I am using mods to build a lot of this stuff, but I can show you how to do it without mods. So you can build it on console, which most of the time is pretty easy to do. It's just more time consuming, and if I can build it faster without that, then it helps me move on to other things. All right, let's check out that height. That's a better height. That's better. Okay. And now we'll do a little bit of decorating on the table. Fun illuminated pot. Shrink it way down. And then grab Oh, Grandma Can't Game. I missed you coming in. Welcome in. Good to see you popping in. How are you doing today? I'm just in Builder La La Land over here. Trying to decorate. I do like this torque cactus. It's kind of nice. Just shrink that down. Make it red. Oh, that's trippy. And one of the things I like to do is to get the pot to get the plant to really look like it's in there. Like it doesn't do very well to just it just sits on top. So if you shrink it down, place the plant on top of it, and then make it larger up underneath, then it looks like it's really in the pot. Oh, you changed clothes.
This is what I usually look like, actually. I was just going for a Power Girl color for the Supergirl movie release
I
that the
was.
internet loves so much. Man, they're so into it.
It looked very Power Ranger.
It actually, oh, the other outfit? Yeah, it
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
does. So, yeah. Primary colors.
yeah. Primary colors. I like the like
I,
those
I
blues and
do,
reds and purples.
I do not give even the smallest of shits about the current expedition, but I really want that armor.
Yeah, the armor is pretty sweet.
Great armor. I'm like, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, the rifle is nice. I like the rifle.
I want the helmet. It's funny. I think I care about the opposite thing that everyone seems to care about. Everyone's like, yeah, Wolverine claws, sick rifle, and I'm like, man, the lines of those pants are great. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't really care about the claws. Like that does
yeah,
not interest me at all. Like I don't like. I'm not going to be putting those claw boots on. Like that just looks silly to me.
no, this stupid exaggerated Godzilla shoes. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
it's
happening.
so weird. It's so
No,
weird
they
looking.
would make you walk so strangely. You would have to like walk like you were walking in like swimming flippers.
Yeah, that and the flipper feet of the underwater uh
I
rig that you can outfit that you can get. Like I don't like that one either.
I was definitely available for that expedition, and I saw that outfit, and I was like, I'm just not gonna do this one. I don't care about that goofy shit. Actually, I don't want it, and I'm not spending my time
Yeah,
mining silver or whatever for that fucking Yahoo outfit.
I did the completionist aspect of just having it and not having a little locked emblem on my outfit.
It's totally fair. I think I look at my locked outfits and I just like sneer condescendingly, and I'm like, I have discerning taste. I refuse to fish for minnows or whatever the fuck that thing was trying to get me to do just for that thing I'm never gonna wear. No,
Great.
I'm a rebel, man. What can I say?
I'm a rebel Dottie.
Yeah, I'm a rebel Dottie. Where's my bike? God, I love that movie.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think that works. Let me make it larger to cover the entire table like a nice tablecloth.
Have you ever played with using a wonder generator to add like a pet sitting on a chair?
I have not, I've seen other people do it, but I have not done that yet.
You just make it really tiny and you stick it under the chair. You gotta play with the height a little bit, but then you can, if you get it rotated, you can. I don't know what people call all the animals, but I call those stupid little ones that look like Stitch. So you can
Okay.
put one of those fuzzy ones like shrunken down and sitting like it'll sit right on the chair. And then if you want to put them on a couch, you put them on the surface of the couch, and then you use one of those concrete bags as a pillow, and they'll show up on top of the pillow.
Oh, funny. That's pretty hilarious. I don't know what I have in my. Let me check my wonders.
Yeah, you got to get something cute. It doesn't
I,
work.
I don't think
Something either cute or deeply horrific, but those are the only options.
I just have like a crab, a mushroom-headed crab, and then a hermit crab and a fish and eyeballs. I could just put a like a funky eyeball sitting in a chair.
You
That would
could,
be.
yeah. Mortimer, the creepy wet eyeball. You know, everyone's favorite pet of the No Man's Sky Legends.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
You know, you get home, you go to pet him, and you're like, "Why are you always wet?" It's
why
irritably
why are
obvious.
you always wet? Who the fuck made you wet?
gross.
Uh,
Oh God, wash my hands.
ah, talk about getting slimed.
It just blinks at you quietly, and you're like, I don't mean it, buddy. I love you.
Sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
But gosh dang it. Oh, that's way too big. It's facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, you learn quick to shrink them real tiny.
Oh shit, you quit your job yesterday, so you're celebrating? Right on. Good on you. Okay, twist it around, shrink it down.
Are you putting it on top of a cup?
Yeah, so I can put the chair back on really easily. So I don't,
I see.
so like the area underneath it is clear in case the point where I need to drop it is like right on top of where it is. And so
Oh yeah.
it doesn't kick the chair up and I can just, you know, layer it in there.
I think I have a lot of chairs to go fix.
All right, let's see.
Ah, Mortimer, you're not supposed to be up on the furniture. Get down.
Down, get down.
Get down right now.
Bad eyeball. All right, there we go. Brilliant. I love it. Thank you.
I like how I went with like the cutest fucking Pokemon looking shit I could find, and you were like, no, giant wet eyeball.
You know, I don't want to be a copycat, an entire copycat.
I do like how it's looking around.
Yeah, isn't that great? That's what I thought of immediately when I saw it in there. I was like, no, it's got to be an eyeball because it's going to be looking around.
I haven't seen the blue one. I haven't seen the Fremen eyeball yet. I've only seen yellow.
Yeah, wild, huh? I forget where I ran across that one. I was like, oh my God, that's going in my Wonder collection. I've got to have that. My one of my Halloween bases that's on this save file has that, like, has a giant version of it.
Just have two of them sticking out the front of your base, staring at you.
Yeah, it's there's like I've got all these different sort of jack-o'-lantern type things on a cliff wall up above the where the portal is
Hmm.
on that Halloween planet, on our second Halloween planet. Okay, so there's all that. Uh, okay, that fit in there nicely. Now I need a couch, the cut couch.
It's nice of you to consider that your cucks might want to lay down.
Well, you know,
It is exhausting, emotionally. You know,
right?
it's very vulnerable. It's very vulnerable.
All right, I think I want to put it. Nope, that's not going to fit there that way. All right, just put that up against there. And we'll put a table in between. It's probably too big, and I don't know if I like the shape there.
You could
Nope.
just put the stool there,
Yeah, I thought about that, but I think I'm going to go for a relic piece.
so it's a set.
Yeah, so it looks like it really goes together. It ties the whole room together.
This was the heaviest IKEA set to bring home.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it weighs 7,000 pounds.
It doesn't
Huge
flat
cups that
pack
are
for
hewn
shit.
granite. Yeah. Somehow they're still falling apart. It's very confusing. blue orb just rolls onto the floor.
All right, so now I need to put a couple of them here. Kind of fill in that gap. There, table. And then we'll put a little coffee table here too. I'll put some, yeah. Okay. Uh, trying to pick a color. Yeah. All right, we'll do that for now. And then we'll do some cement bags.
I would kill a man to be able to change the color of those cement bags. Like, just let me change that to stripe.
Right?
Yeah. Orange is fine, but I'm not always going for Rebel Alliance chic, so.
Yeah. There we go. That jazzes up the couch quite a bit. And then let's see. Pull this forward a little bit. Let's see what it looks like when I sit down in it. It's a very cushy couch. You just sink right into it. It'd probably be better if I had something other than just like a machine skeleton for a torso. Ah, there you go. Cozy. That's the
Not that.
ticket.
Not that it matters because I'm a fucking robot, but.
You can still make them white, right? Yeah, but I forget how you make them all white. And
What can you. Wait, can you make the pillows white or the cement blocks?
yeah, the
Cement blocks?
cement bags you can make them white. It's like a white and like a very slight off white. But like it opens up a whole like you can do full white linens and comforter doing that.
How the hell do I do that?
I forget how you do that, and I think I need to not have my mods on in order to it's a particular color glitch.
All right, you heard him, YouTube. The first person to get us the information on how to turn these whites wins a brand new Kia Ultima paid for by Dashboard Dome. That's right. You heard him. You heard him say
Nope.
it right
No, I
there on
did
YouTube,
not.
live and in person,
Nope.
on the internet, so you know it's true.
Nope.
Is Kia even making? Is Kia exist anymore? I'm just like, name like a 2026, 27 vehicle that does not exist anymore, like a 2027 Saturn.
Right. That's it. 2027 Saturn.
Those are gone, right? They stopped making those.
Yeah, they stopped making them, but there's a few still on the road.
Yeah.
Pontiac also is gone.
Pontiac is gone. I can't even believe that.
Oh, it might be the locker, Krusty is saying.
So you lied, is what you're saying. You know, that's
I,
just
well, I'm saying that I didn't know, and that Krusty seems to think that. I think it is the. Seriously? Is my. Are you about to kill me?
no. Are you taking damage?
It sounds like it. I'm like, when did I have that?
When you turn who plays this game with damage turned on anymore? Come on, go play Halo. What are we doing?
Probably we did like PvP and
Yeah.
during community late
Community
night.
late night.
Yeah.
That one guy that they kidnapped and brought in and then killed,
Oh
and
God.
everyone was like whistling and rolling their eyes like nothing happened. And I was like, we murdered a man. We
Like
stole him from what he was doing, and we murdered that man.
for all accounts, he shot first.
It's true. Though I think, you know, that I think what we should do is we should just make the next community late night called I Know What You Did Last Community Late Night. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah, my PvP was on.
it was on.
Yeah, it was on. It told me
See?
shield down. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell?
Shield down. That's what happens. You fuck with Mad Maudlin, you get rolled hard.
Almost. All right, everything is back to normal. Yeah, it said shield down. I was like, what the fuck?
That's right. I could take out anybody in this game.
I mean, there are ways to do that still, even with someone having PvP off.
Really?
I do not know the technique, but I know people who do, who use it as an anti-troll.
All right, you heard him, internet. First person to tell us how to
That's
up. It's a brand new. What was it? Pontiac Grand Am, 2027 Pontiac Grand Am. It's gonna be massive. You
it.
heard him. Free,
That's
paid for
it.
by Dashboard Devil. Top of the line. Yes, the steering wheel is
Fully loaded.
subscription, but don't worry about that. First 2 months are free.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I see that comment. You're right. Gas tank also subscription. Windows moving also subscription. No, we don't cover those. You got to pay those, but you get that steering wheel. That's pretty sweet. It turns
But
after the first 2 months. It is $39.99 a month.
but only the steering wheel cover.
To make it's another subscription to make the steering wheel do something. It
Yeah.
turns, but the wheels turn with the steering wheel if you pay the other $49.99 a month. And this all does go straight to Jeff Bezos, and he is gonna buy a cannon and build it on the moon and just shoot orphans. I didn't even I wanted to know why, and he was like, "Don't worry about it." And I was like, "Orphans, specifically people with no parents?" He was like, "Yes, small or the smallest orphans I can find. Cannon from the moon." If you want to turn left or right, and that people will pay it. You know, he asked ChatGPT.
Okay, I can't do the white cement bag because my mod has the legacy color palette and the uh not the freighter color palette that the black hole sign has. So I can't do it right now. Yeah, that's who. I thought it was Tosk that had the video on it. But yeah, I don't have that available right now. I have it on my laptop, but not on this desktop right now. So I'll have to do that another time. Oh God, why is that? Okay, it's fine. Looks crooked though.
I wish this
And
is how I looked all the time.
Yeah.
The world's most insane Teletubby.
Okay,
A
now,
weird alternate universe version of Krang from Ninja Turtles.
right. All right, I need to set this up. Gonna make a table out of wood plank, short timber wall. Oh, where did that? Fuck. God damn it. Little coffee table going. Change colors. Remove that. And now we need some legs. What will this look like? That looks slightly more interesting than what I was planning on. Oh yeah, not too shabby. Nice little table. Put your feet up. Oh, Sinister has to go. Catch you later. Catch you tomorrow at the midweek mingle at No Man's High. Thanks for swinging by. Okay, so we've got that going. And now it's art time. Time to art up these walls. And there's this thing that we did. Forgot who came up with it. Oh, nope, that's not right. But you basically just get these panels. Do a couple of those. Then you put a second one on the top of the middle. Think this is how this works? I don't remember. It's been ages. We're just going to dink around with it and see what happens. There was something I can't remember. That's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do this. Wait, what if we went red? Oh, that's too red. Way too blue, way too orange. No. Okay, we'll default to that blue. There was some layering technique with them that you could do some interesting stuff with. I'll have to go dig up whoever did that. Refresh my memory. But this is kind of fun just on its own. Really simple to do. And then I think I might want to do some kind of fun sculpture on this wall, like the first one that we did earlier. Magma shard. That work. Oh, what if we did like a mural on this wall? This might be cool to have a mural on. Okay. Um, okay, we'll try this again with the magma shard. I've done a couple of murals kind of like this in different places. They're a lot of fun to do. There's an incredible one at Podman Sky's base for the podcast. And it's a painting on the wall. I've done that version before. It's so much fun. And you just basically like create a foundation of some sort. And it does help for you to have like a mod for this to be able to shrink things down really small. You can do it without a mod, but it does take, there's this whole process where you have to build a second base. And if anybody is interested in knowing about that, I can I'm trying to remember who did a video for that. It might have been Beeblebum. You'd have to do a search on what was that called? Super scaling or something like that, I think. But anyway, you get a second base and you put the base computer outside the perimeter of your initial base that you're working on. And then there's this process of saving items back and forth between them that makes them really big or really small. Um, there's also there's a Corvette that you can get that I think it was Tosk Vision made, where he's got a Corvette that has all of these really supersized and super shrunken parts all on it, and you can use that to glitch build similarly sized items in the game. So those are a couple of options. And the Corvette that you can get, you just get it through the service bot, um, and that can help in glitch building in so many ways. You would just be using the universal adjacency glitch, which there are some issues with that right now. You can do it for one-off items that are in a flat plane, but as we found out earlier, trying to do that upside down or trying to glitch universal adjacency into a tight circle, it becomes problematic really quickly because of collision and possibly other reasons. Um, so it can still be done. It just takes a little extra work to do so. Totally worth it in my estimation, though. Can we change the colors? Some of these parts that you get to that you can recolor, it's like variations of the same shade of everything else that you're looking at. Like there's not a ton of variation, unfortunately. It's just subtle differences in everything. Like the red really stands out. The black is uniquely black, but a lot of the other ones are just subtle oranges and browns. That blends into the wall too much. Want something that stands out slightly. That stands out too much. Okay, that's a little better. And then we come in here and grab, do a twisted jungle tree. And you can see it just sways in the wind in the very gentle breeze on this planet. We want a complementary color, but have it still stand out a bit. So far I like the orange and blue. Not that one, the other orange and blue. That's too much teal. I think that's better. Rubber plant rock. And then we find like the mangrove root. Okay, that's also in the same color. Shrink that way down. And then what else can we find? There's another tree, I think. This ornamental tree.
I actually got to peace out. See you later, man.
All right, catch you later. Have a good one. Make this one a little bit different color, I think. Oh, that's sinking too much into the wall. And we need a little bit of light. Let's see if we can hide this in there. Might need to pull some of that out to hide. Let's put that there. There we go. Now that's hidden, so we have that bright light right there. Kind of almost looks like a sunset. I think we can fix that a little bit. Want to put in a bio lantern to have some like little pulsing glowy light in there as well. Okay, another one of those maybe. Is that too much light? Not sure. That might be too much light. Leave that in case I need it for something else though. There should be some more maybe overhead light, or maybe this needs to be larger. Okay, what about that? Almost picked up that whole wall. That would have been terrible. That's better. Now I want to get some more of the sail palm because there's some sail palm in that piece that I just put in there. can shrink that down, add it to the scene. I think it'll look really nice. There we go. That is better. And it's just about building a little scene that looks interesting. You can layer things over to add depth. And then even grab like, where is that? Like one of these little stones and shrink it way down. Kind of half bury it in there. So it just looks like another part of that scene. I love the flow of the rocks, that base rock that I use. It just has this subtle, slow, oozing movement to it. That's so very cool. I hope there's a lot of stuff like that in Light No Fire. That will be so freaking cool. And then one of the things we can do is come back up here and grab the petrified branches. And turn that into clouds. Just kind of rotate everything around till it looks like it's like a constant flowing sort of amorphous cloud blob. Kind of like that. Though I think I want to break that up into 2 clouds and maybe extend this one. Out like this. Rotate it around. Kind of like that. And one of the things that I could use is a little planet. I did this on another build. Don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try it in this one. I need to go into Wonders, Catalog and Guide, hit up the Wonders, Personal Records. What do I not need anymore for this build? I think I can get rid of one of these squids. Yeah, I don't need that gray squid. What I could use is like this as a little... What about that? Add that to wonders. Drop it there. Okay. And then see where I need to put it. Maybe up there. How will I know which way to... Okay. I'll be guesstimating this. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. I need a wonder projector. There we go. And I'll need to put it about here, I think. Wait a minute, let me look over here again. Okay, slightly. Slightly. Is it right here? I think. And shrink it down really tiny. Let's drop that there. See if it's in the right spot. No, it is not in the right spot. There. Now we have like a moon in the sky at the same time that there's a sunset. I need to ord that up a little bit. I think I can... Let's get a sphere generator and shrink it down really small. See if this works. No, it's not getting close enough to the wall. It's not, it should be sinking into the wall, but it's not. Oh, and that's putting out way too much light. I was hoping it would be diffused from going through the wall, but it does not like going through the wall. If I just put it like that, will it glow through? No. No, it doesn't. It should orb. I might. Ah, I don't even know if that would work. Alright, that's too bright. It's making those clouds super bright. Why? What? Oh. Oh, it was making that bright. It is shining through, but it's just shining through on the clouds. Okay. Remove that. Okay, that's better. Clouds are back to normal. Okay. So we've got that going. Oh, let me save this first. Hit that save point. I just realized something that might be interesting. If I can get it to work. It almost fit into the frame. It's very close. Let me see if I can adjust this. I can move that wonder projector over a little bit. There we go. So we've got the moon, sort of a green moon. It changed colors. It was blue before. There we go. Blue, gray, white, black. That's better. What about... I don't know if I like those clouds. They're not doing it for me right now. Oh, I wonder if there's a poster that would be interesting to slip back behind everything. No. Be great if there's an interesting landscape. poster. I'm not seeing anything that would work. No, there's nothing there that would work for that. That's too bad. I do want to add some sort of... Okay, let's do a stone short wall. Sort of accentuate what we're doing here. And we'll need a small floor panel because for whatever reason you can't just stack another short wall underneath. You have to have you have to do that to it. Okay, that's cool. That's got like, it gives it sort of a mantle vibe. It kind of anchors that in place. And I think I'm going to move the Wonder Projector and make it a little larger. Kind of re-centralize this. Idea. And then get rid of that. Okay. A little bit smaller. Almost. Put two of them up there. Make this one blue. Oh, that's too prominent. It's bulging through the wall a little too much. All right, so let's try that. Why does that look larger now? It needs to be smaller than that. Now it's too small to get through the wall. Damn it. All right, let's try this one more time. Okay, that's better. This one should be the gray-blue one. Alright, I need to figure out something for this sky. Oh, you know what? Let's check our wonders again. I need to get some kind of bird and do an ultra tiny wonder projector and then have some birds flying around in the sky. Personal records. Yeah, I'll need to go get some other wonders. I have to do that another time, I think. Let me do one more of this triple panel idea, but with a different decal set. Okay, find the middle as close as possible. It's not always easy to get everything exactly level and spaced the way you want it to match everything else. Just takes a little trial and error. Just like hanging pictures at home. And we'll do the other landscapey. Oh, right. That's why you put. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is the entirety of the effect. You just got to lift it off the wall so it doesn't touch the wall. There we go. There. Now you've got it's it's fun to do some art that way. Now I need to figure out what to do over the center of the bed. Something smaller. Something horizontal maybe. Maybe just a poster. Nope, I don't like that one. Okay. I'll have to think about that a minute. I'm not sure what I want there. In the other room similar to this that has this little slant wall, got a poster. And I think I'll do the same thing here, because it's already kind of framed by the way the wall sits at an angle and away from everything else. I used this one right here. What colors are going to complement this? These tones of blue, I think. Yeah, that kind of fits in with everything else. And then I wanted to go upstairs and turn these into the 10th anniversary logo. 10th anniversary No Man's Sky coming to screens near you 40 days from now. "40 days till the 10th anniversary of No Man's Sky." You can go to nms10.online for information about events that are going to be held, and there's other fun stuff as well. And it's really easy to do the 10th anniversary logo. You just have to be in camera mode. And you have to be in camera mode so you can go beyond the hitbox. That's encountering the hitbox right there. So you gotta get just the right angle at it. Snap that in there. You grab the 0. Tighten that up in there. There we go. And just do the rest of them. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. There we go. Two more. Okay. Last one. There we go. No Man's Sky 10th anniversary logo. Mr. Sinister and I designed that for the Thanks Hello Games group. And once again, that website is live, nms10.online. It's not a huge site, but there's some fun stuff happening there. There should be a schedule of events going up at some point over the next few weeks. All right, what else are we gonna do? Okay, so we've got all that going. Let's go back down that level. Just take one more look at this room. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot pillows on the bed. There we go. I like to change up the design sometimes. It's all one direction on the couch, but it looks really good there. I like to change it up on the bed. Okay, I don't think I like those. What if I did the glowing pot? I think that might look better. Illuminated pot. Or is that going to be too much light? Ah, that's too much light. I don't like it. Not the right setting for that. Nope. Something different. This is certainly something different, but I don't think I like it. Okay. Tiny bubble vats. If I did the synthesis core. That's kind of cool. I think I might like this. Yeah, that's a nice little touch. That's a nice little touch there, I think. Needs to move over just a little bit. Make it even with the other one. definitely met my goal of doing something very different in every room. To put a beverage over here. All right, I'll just make another one. Get the ornate stool, shrink it all the way down. If you're not using a mod, you can just shrink it all the way down to exactly as small as it will go. And it just happens to fit the vintage tumbler almost perfectly. So you've got a goblet. And then we're also going to put in this kiln fired pot, shrink it way down. And then grab the spark plug, rotate it around. And you've got a nifty little nip-nip pipe. I put this one kind of in pretty much every build. Somewhere is one of these. Wonder about putting a little decal on there to give that stone a little bit of a pop. Just a little bit of splash of color, I think. Two. Don't think I like that one. Move the cup out of the way a little bit so I can center the decal better, whichever one I decide to go with. Something that suits the room with a sort of bluish background. Or a slight reddish background. Already did the red Strider decal, so maybe let's see what the landed ship decal looks like there. It matches everything. Oh, and it gave us a hitbox. There we go. I think I like that. All right. And I'm going to hit the save point. And I'm going to go over and upload it. Upload the base. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it quits for today. I appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out and dropping likes and comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, please think about doing that. I do this on Tuesdays, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be doing more building, some Corvette building. Usually do a lot of virtual photography and I give tips on how to do that better. Soon we've got the 10th anniversary coming up. We just did the Grand Festival for No Man's Sky. That was fantastic. It was grand. Um, and yeah, so thanks again, everybody, for coming in, hanging out, spending some of your very valuable time with me. I appreciate you a lot, and hope to see you back around. Have a great night, everyone. Till later. Till next time. Peace out, y'all.